And it still is Mama made.
My coffee is the bomb.
Papa made. God bless the child that God is in.
Coffee bomb. She just, well, I ain't gonna be on here long because I got a lot of stuff to do. I got phone calls to make, things, I have things to go do. I ain't know I ain't been live in 2 days, but I've been doing things. I've been doing that for like now. I've been doing Saturday. I think Saturday I don't even know what Saturday me and my cousin went out to breakfast and she took me to this little place on 12th Street uptown and it was not worth it. Like it was not worth it. The wait was so long. The wait was like an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, okay, Tracy, hey, Miss Martin, how you doing? Hey, Miss Hamilton. And yeah, the wait was just ridiculous. Yesterday, I ain't do nothing. I was gonna go live yesterday, y'all. Every time I said I was gonna go live, I didn't go live. I got up yesterday around 10 o'clock. I started cooking. All my food was done by before 12:30. By 1 o'clock, all my food was done. I made turkey wings, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, um, I made some kales, and I made some biscuits. I made the macaroni and cheese for my son. I made the mashed potatoes for me. Because he said, when I was little, D1, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a long time. You was in here about a week ago, but then I ain't seen you up in here in a minute. And he told me when I was younger, I fed him mashed potatoes too much. So he don't like them, but I made mashed potatoes for me. Because I don't really like macaroni and cheese. Y'all, do you know he crushed? I mean, the thing about his turkey wings, he don't like no gravy on it, so I had to make his crispy with no gravy on it. I didn't put no gravy on mine either, but this is like the third time I made turkey wings that they were so tender, they were good. Cause y'all, I'm telling y'all, normally I make turkey wings, I used to throw them in the trash. They used to be this used to be like rubber, and I ain't like that. Y'all, I'm in my room. They in there fixing my AC, so I tried to wait. They finally came in there fixing the AC, and kind of find out I do have a little thing in there, and I don't have the tube. They bought the tube with the whole time. It's a tube to get the water out. That's why I couldn't find it because it's like a little lock at the bottom and it was leaking. So yes, they came today was like, oh, you don't have the tool, and I was like, what tool? They said you got to unlock. I said they didn't leave nothing here, so they had to run back to the office to get it. But I told them it's too late now. My carpet all messed up. My carpet is done. I got it all rolled up, waiting for my son to take it out. He gonna take it out, throw it in the trash because it stink. I don't want that carpet no more. Even though I know I probably can clean it, I don't want to do all that. It just like it's a blow. I spent like $300 on this carpet. It's a blow. It's a blow because it's no good to me. As far as I'm concerned, it's no good. It is no good. It just need to come out and throw it in the trash. My son was like, "Why don't you just clean it, da da this, da da." I'm like, I don't even want to clean it because it ain't gonna be like I wanted to. My coffee is bomb, y'all. I ain't had no coffee since Friday. I ain't had no coffee since Friday. I made me a big pack so I can give me another cup after this. She said, I'm glad you. She said, I'm glad. She said, I'm blessed. Glad I could make it. Amen. Thank you. I'm glad you here too, because I ain't seen you in a minute. Um, that's it. I really don't have nothing to talk about. I just got a lot of stuff to do. I have a lot of stuff. I got to do pretty well because y'all know when I would say this is July, August, I go back to school, so I got had time for that. Definitely got had time for that. Oh my God, this hair color is the worst. It need to come out. But I got all my grease around the edges. That's why I look white. I got grease around the hem. Yeah, I'm struggling to see. My glasses over here on this fake me out table. What else I do? Yeah, I wash clothes. That was it. I wash clothes. My son went out Saturday. Was it Saturday? My son went out 2 nights in a row, y'all. I was like, boy. 2 nights in a row, and and that's another reason why I probably ain't gonna lie, because Saturday he didn't come here till Sunday morning, 6:05 in the morning, and y'all know sister was up. Sister was I kept calling him, checking on him. Mom, I'm good. We party, and every time I would call him, I hear music. I'm like, it's 3:30 in the morning. He said, Mom, they were in the backyard of they barbecue. It was his friend's birthday. They barbecued this and that. They had music on, and you could tell it was a lot of people. Let me remind y'all, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go to sleep for a little while. Could not go to sleep. Once he got in the house, he called me and said, Mom, I'm in my Uber. I'm on my way. I watched him come up the steps, unlock the door. Okay, good night. And I went to bed. He came in here, took a shower, and watched TV. I'm like, what the fuck? Got up, got up Sunday, left out his Sunday around, I think not Sunday, I'm sorry, it was Friday. It was Friday the Saturday morning. He came at 6 o'clock. Then he got out Saturday. Because he didn't go nowhere yesterday. He got out Saturday. I'm sorry, y'all. I got the days mixed up. It was Friday night he went out and came in Saturday morning at 6:05, and I waited up for him, and he came and took a shower, watched TV. Then he went out Saturday evening about 8 o'clock and came in his Sunday morning around 4:05. And I told him, I said, I mean no harm. I know you partying, but I said, this gotta quit. He just looked at me. He said, Mom, you know where I was at? Da, da, da. I was like, I don't care. Because I'm waiting. Mom, you can go to sleep. I can't go to sleep until you're in the house. Unless you at your godmother's house somewhere asleep, and I know you at her house, that's the only way I can go to sleep. Unless you at your aunt's house, unless I can go to sleep. That's the only way I go to sleep like that. So yeah, but he party and I cooked. And when he woke up yesterday, around Sunday around 2 o'clock. He said, Mom, dinner already. He started eating dinner at 2 o'clock, y'all. He started eating dinner at 2 o'clock. Like he started eating dinner. I was like, that's early. He said, Mom, you cook early, so yeah. He started eating. He ate everything. And he said, Mom, I don't know what you doing. I don't know what you been doing. But he was like, your macaroni and cheese been on point. He said, is this homemade macaroni and cheese? I said, no, it's your aunt's seasoning. Y'all had to call on my sister and get on her. And I told her, look, you need to put your website back up. I only have a little bit season left. Your seasoning keeping me alive with my sunflower food. Because I made some meatloaf the other day. And when I say that meatloaf was so, it was not meatloaf, it was turkey loaf because I used turkey. When I say that turkey was so good, she said her sister Jenny, which is hello, Jenny birthday. Y'all, I don't feel like getting up getting my glasses behind my bed. I think she said it's her sister Jenny birthday today. Happy birthday. If I'm saying it right. Yeah. I didn't feel look, my glasses behind my bed, they fell behind there because I fell asleep watching TV on my phone. Ronnie goes, I call TV. I call my phone TV, but it's not phone. I was watching TikTok. And if I could put TikTok on my TV, I wouldn't watch it on my phone. It'd be okay. But I went to sleep watching TikTok on my phone, and I fell asleep with my glasses. And I gotta move my bed out, do all that to get my glasses. I don't feel like doing that, y'all. I'm sorry. I am truly sorry. I just don't feel like getting. I just don't feel like moving over here, getting it out. I really don't. I should have did it, but I did. I don't feel like it. I'm chill. Like I don't know, and I know I have to get it eventually because I got ordered to write what I have to get on the computer. In order to write what I need on the computer, I need my glasses. I'm about to get it eventually, but I just like wasn't in the mood. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I'm focused on it because I ain't had coffee Saturday, Sunday. I ain't had no coffee, y'all. I made me a whole pot of coffee, like a whole pot. I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to enjoy. I bought a whole pot. And I still got my pajamas on. I don't think I got up this morning to brush my teeth, wash my face and hands, put me some coffee on, and that's it. That's it. And then when I say my coffee's so good, it's so good. I don't know because I ain't had coffee for a minute. Yes, 48 hours is a minute for me. 48 hours is a minute. Y'all can see it, say how you want. 48 hours is a long time after I had coffee for me. And yes, I haven't had it since then. And guess what? This cup almost gone, and I'm about to go give me another cup. I'm about to go give me another cup. Yes, cause it's good, so good. Mm. It ain't sweet. It is so perfect, and it's nice and hot and creamy. And I got everything in here to make my cold coffee, but I made cold coffee one day, and it wasn't the best. It was not the best. It was not the best. I said I was gonna make cold coffee today. I lied. Could not do it. And I don't want none of this stuff to go bad, but eventually it is because I got my protein milk in there. With my protein, I got regular protein, and I got everything in it, and I don't want it to go bad. Honestly, I don't. Yeah, I really don't. But thank you. You say a little bit unknowing aha guy. And that's what it say. Unknowing aha guy. That's what thank you look like it say. You know I'm switching my TV eyes like crazy. And then I'm on this Grey's Anatomy kick. I think I'm on season 3, episode 9 or 10. Yeah, I'm watching that, chilling out, knowing I got stuff to do, and I can't be getting around like I don't really want to go nowhere. Like hey DC Kool Aid, at least how you doing? I didn't want to really get out. Like it wasn't really hot Saturday and Sunday, but it was okay. And when me and my cousin was out, the farmers market, the is it the farmers market? State of Army farmers market is bad. And I was already with my cousin. I said, "Oh my God, I need to go. I really need to go." Like I didn't know they was back, and they got it halfway closed off, but the way they were up there, it looked so crowded. For some reason, y'all, I can't do a big crowd. Like it looked like it was crowded. So I said, I'm gonna have to go Thursday morning. They started. I'm gonna have to go to like 8 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me, because 8 o'clock in the morning. If I go any time later, they playing music, they playing this, y'all not gonna be able to see everything. So yeah, I might just go there and record and just go in and just put music over top of it like I used to do. But I said, oh, I gotta go back there because the first thing I thought about, I want some green tomatoes. I said, ooh, some fried green tomatoes. I love fried green tomatoes. And I know they always, I don't even know if it's in season, but I like going and get their fried green tomatoes. I love going to get their vegetables and stuff like this over there. I really do. And they tomatoes be so nice and big and juicy. And I love me a tomato. And I was just trying to my son I want to make some lasagna, but I want to make my type of lasagna. Like I don't want to make regular lasagna, and he don't always eat lasagna when I make it. So I want to make a veggie lasagna, like my noodles. Well, not my noodles won't be regular noodles. I want to do all. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah. Yeah. That's it, guy. I'm talking. I don't have too much to talk about. That's what I want to do. That's it. It's almost time to dye my hair again. I was trying to wait for it to get a little bit more longer, but I don't want it to get ugly. Too much black will make it look ugly, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, and I haven't cut it down. I'm just letting it grow. It look kind of white up top. The color is going. I guess the color going because I keep it washed. I do wash it a lot though. I wash it like every 3 days, 3 4 days because I put every 4 days I've been washing it because I'm putting all this grease chemicals, and sometimes it be so greasy, and I'm just like, oh God, let me just wash it. So yeah, yeah, I'm running out. I'm running out of point. I don't have but a little bit in here. Running out of coffee, so I definitely gotta go make that shampoo. Hair. I know shampoo the hair, not wash it. I know, yeah. Somebody told me that before, but it's a habit. It's a habit. I'm sorry. It's a habit. I always say wash instead of shampoo, and I know it's shampoo. Thank you, Miss Martin. What's cold wash? I don't know what that means. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I have to talk about, y'all. I had nothing to talk about. And y'all know your girl ain't gonna make nothing up. So it just gonna be like, it is what it is. Okay. That's it. So use conditioner, not shampoo. Use conditioners to the shampoo? Okay. And this do y'all know, because the shampoo that I've been changing up my shampoo and conditioner lately because my hair is like, how can I say it? My edges is like short, but my hair is really coarse. My hair is really coarse. Like, my hair real coarse. And every time I change my shampoo up, it's like, I'm trying to, okay, let me say this. When we were younger, we was brought up on Suave. Y'all know Suave is the worst shampoo ever now. But back in the day, that's what people can afford was Suave. Was Suave. It wasn't until I got older, not even really older. I'm gonna say about, I think my son, when he started getting into his hair, and I think he was like 13, 12, and he was like, Mom, because I was still using Suave, because that's what I was brought up on, was Suave. Anybody know that's a lot of black people use. I ain't even gonna say black people. That was everybody have their generic brand, and Suave was the generic brand, shampoo and conditioner. That was the generic brand. Body wash, that was the generic brand that people would use. And when I got older, that's what I was used. But it wasn't until I had my son, and I started using Dove, like Dove deodorant, Dove soap. I think I started that when he became, my son had eczema really bad, and it was like I had to do his skin, and I used to always wash his clothes with Drift, because even though he got older, Drift didn't break him out. But I found out as I went along that Gain is really good for it. Gain is not a really bad, it's sensitive to his skin, and he don't have eczema like he used to, so it's not as sensitive. So I use that, and it wasn't until my son was like 12. I'm gonna say 12. I might be lying about the age, and I'm not even gonna say I'm not. I might be. It's between 10 and 12. That's when he started saying, Mom, I don't like Suave, hair products. So I changed up. And the hair products that I used to get for him, he used to like. And I haven't found it in a long time. So I try to find different ones that is the right texture for his hair. And try a moisturizer shampoo and cold wash. Okay, that's what I try, a moisturizer, because the shampoo that I have now it was okay brand. It's pretty expensive. My son didn't like it. I had looked up for what was for. When I looked it up, I looked at what's for good black man hair, because my son washed all this, and he didn't like that. So I told him I'm gonna wait till all of it's gone, because it cost me $35. And I'm like, I'm out. It was like $30, $40, because it was like 15 some dollars bottle a piece. So I was like 15, $20 a bottle a piece. So I was like, I'm wait till it goes. So that went. So I tried something different. And he told me yesterday, Mom, I don't like this either. He said, I keep telling you, you haven't bought a different one tonight. He said he gonna buy his own. He said he gonna do his own research, get his own, like his certain type of grease he gonna use on his hair, because he said he gotta keep. He went and got all this cut Saturday in his hair, and he said his barber noticed that his hair is growing real good, and he was like, he said he told his barber what he used, and he said his barber told him what to use, and he said he's gonna get it, because he said he looked it up online. It was like $25 a bottle, and he said he gonna get it. He like he got this thing right here. What you call a mustache? I don't like. I don't like. And he was like, he want his mustache to get a little thicker. It's just love my son to death, but I think he looks so terrible. But love him to death. Just don't like the mustache. And I was like, he said, Mom, my beard and stuff, it feel like it's getting damaged. And he said, my barber said it's good and it's connecting well. But he said to him, it feel like it's getting damaged. He said it's kind of rough. And he was like, he told me what I'm gonna buy. He said I'm gonna buy my own shampoo and stuff. But let me know so I can get a bigger one. So if you want to try it out too, and I'm like, I'll let you know. I remember back in the day, I used to give myself a hot oil treatment. I don't remember last time I gave myself a hot oil treatment. So I was thinking maybe This weekend I'm gonna give myself a hot oil treatment. Go get everything. I haven't did a hot oil treatment in a long time, and I used to give myself a hot oil treatment at least once a month, and I haven't did that in a while. So I said I'm gonna work on that, doing that, so I can get that back together because I need a hot oil treatment. Like my hair is I cut my own hair and I cut it all off, so I haven't had it cut since I cut it. And I was like I was gonna cut it again, but I don't want to cut it again. Honestly, the only thing I'm gonna go do is get it shaped up in the back. I got it shaped up for my graduation. The lady wanted to cut the edges and even out on top. I told her no because when I do that, it's gonna be when it's really grown. I'll go ahead and get it done like that. But no, I just got it shaped up in the back. So I'm thinking about getting it shaped up again. But I think I need to find a new course of hair products for me. Because what I got in there now, I like it, but I don't like it. I like it, I don't like it. So I gotta find something that's really good for. I have really, really coarse hair. My hair it don't look like it, but my hair has always been coarse. Like I was the type of person when my mother used to perm my hair used to hold heat, and she used to burn herself because my hair holds so much heat. My hair can really hold heat. Like yeah, it can really hold heat. So yeah, that's what I need to do. I don't know why I'm up here talking about hair products, y'all. It just popped in my mind because I was asking y'all, do y'all know any good hair products for me that I can use? That's what I want to know. I need some good products for my hair to use. Like, and then I need to start. My room is just, yeah, I'm just so unsatisfied with my room, y'all. I just don't know. Hey, D Freeze, I'm looking at my room. My room, I still got so much clothes and stuff, and I threw away because the people never came and got them clothes. I wound up getting rid of, but I still got all these boxes in my room, and I'm really thinking about taking these boxes, sticking them up in my closet somewhere, and then I just got too many pairs of shoes. I did get shoes away, but I didn't give all my shoes away. I only got about like 30 pairs of shoes. That's it. About 30, 40, probably more than that. But yeah, because I got two boxes. I got about 60, 70 pairs of shoes, and I don't wear them all. And I just asked my son, he asked me what did I want because he get paid. And I told him, it's these Nikes that I want, or these Air Force Ones. I want some Air Force Ones. And I think they got them at, what's the name of them? Downtown Locker Room. I said, ooh, they're only $89. I want a pair of them because I got a pair of pink ones. I remember when I wore a pair of Air Force Ones back in the day, they was too heavy on my feet, but now I can wear them. It said, then ring it out. It said, then, hold on, then rich it out. Which I song? Okay. My eyes, she said, why my eyes? Because I told y'all. Then my eyes puffy because I ain't really getting no sleep this weekend. I told y'all my son was out partying and he was out partying. And I can't sleep when he out partying. Like literally, I can't sleep. That's why my eyes so puffy. I can't sleep. Like I told you, he went on Friday. I thought it was Thursday, but he went on Friday and coming to like 6:05. And I was up off and on waiting for him. Once he came in, I went to sleep, but I got up early. Then he went back out, came in yesterday, Saturday morning around 4:01. I called and get morning about like coming in like that. But he was like, Mom, you know what's that? Then I kept calling him, checking on him. Because when I text him, he didn't respond. I called him. And every time I call him, I hear music in the background. Then I called the boy mother. I think I called her around 12. She was like, yeah, Ted, they here in the backyard. I knew they were in the backyard, but it's just like so much stuff going on. Kids, you could be at one place at one time, and you turn around, you gone somewhere else. Yeah, I talked to his mother at around 12. He was in the backyard. All of them was in the backyard. Partly because it was her son's birthday. But kids have a tendency of moving around. And I ain't going to say kids, young adults have a tendency of moving from one place to another place. But I told you, my son went to a club. He said clubs is not for him, so he would never go to a club. And he said that was one of the things they wanted to go to a club. And he told them, if y'all go to a club, I ain't coming out because he don't do clubs. And I like that. He said clubs is not his thing. So, yeah. And that's why my eyes probably, I'm probably still tired. And I've been out since, 3 o'clock? Because I did all this cooking yesterday and I told you my AC and stuff and it was kind of hot and I'm laying up in my room and the only cool place in my apartment is my room and I still have to have the AC on but I'm just stretched out in the bed trying to stay calm, not move. You go in my kitchen, it's hot because I got the oven on because guess what? I got turkey wings in the oven. It's like as soon as you open my door, you hit the heat, hit you in your face and you go down. It's like And that's why I cook early. Like everything was done. I said no later than 2 o'clock. All my food was done. 1:30, 2 o'clock. My food was done and it was ready. And I'm still tired. Like I'm still tired. I've been out. And then my son, I love my son to death, but he just like talking. Like he picked the weirdest times to want to come and talk to me. And I just be looking at him like I'm sleepy, I'm tired, and I don't never want to tell my son I don't want to talk because that's the worst thing you can do to your child. Tell them you don't want to talk. So I try to, because you never know what they want to talk about. And so when he come and sit at the edge of my bed and I'm sleeping, he wake me up because he'll shake the bed or something. I'm gonna wake up because I know he wants to talk. And it could be the simplest thing he want to talk about. I'm going to talk to him because you never know it could be something important. And the worst thing you can do is not talk to your child when they call. I don't blame you, no matter how. Yeah, I know. I'm always gonna wait. But he talked each night. This dude came in the house. Only time he didn't talk to me was Saturday morning. He came in and said, "Mom, did you cook?" I said, "Look in the microwave. Your food in the microwave." He came in and said, "Thank you." I said, "You welcome." I wasn't worried about the sleep because he was in there, and I think I got up. I think it was 6:05 when he came in, and I got turned around, got up around 10 o'clock. My cousin called me, said, "Hey, let's go out," and this so happened. I heard a phone call when I was turning over. She said, "Hey, I'm gonna take you to breakfast." I said, "Sure." I got up, jumped in the shower, went out with her, and I was out with her Saturday. And when I came in the house Saturday, I laid down, tried to get relaxed. I didn't go to sleep. And then my son went out Saturday night. Once he went out Saturday night, guess what? I went to sleep for like an hour or two, woke up, called him around the same time I called him, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. What time you coming in? He said, "Mom, why you didn't text?" I said, "I text you. I gave you 20 minutes. You ain't text me back." But I hear the music in the background. They party, having fun. I text his friend mother. She was like, "Yeah, they in the backyard." Me and her have a very good relationship. When her son not gone, she'll call me and say, "He over here." I'll be like, "No, if he is she good with it." As long as we know where our kids at, because I have like three of his friends' mother, because that's where they hang out at. They be in the backyard. They have huge backyards, and they be in the backyard. And that's another reason why I can't wait to move, because once I get a backyard, they can come to my house and grill out, because they be grilling out. They never had, look, y'all, and I don't know why, they never have sides. They always have meats and drinks. They have water. Cause my son, last time they had a cookout, this time he didn't bring anything. He just said he put up money, and they went to Popeyes and got some stuff. And they cooked on the grill, but they only had hot dogs and hamburgers. They always have just meat. They don't never have sides. And I told him, "You don't ever think that, Mom, we don't think about, we got potato chips." Potato chips is they side. He'll come home with hot dogs, hamburgers, and ribs. And I'm like, we ain't cook this on the grill. They never had sides. I'm turning my AC on because I'm kind of hot. They never had nothing that, oh my God, I feel so good. They never had nothing on the grill. But they always had meat. I don't know why. They always had meat. Always had meat. Always had meat on the grill. Yeah, so yeah. And when he go out, I just my eyes are blue. Guess what? When I go back to sleep later on, and I got so much to do this morning, I got all my stuff out. I gotta read some more of this paperwork that I have. I gotta read some more of this paperwork. I gotta call around to different places. Yeah, and a lot of places in return my phone calls. I got a lot of research to do. I still got research to do. So yeah, I got a lot to do. So yeah. Hey Matthew, I got a lot of research to do this morning. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do. And I told my son today I take my brother to the doctor on Wednesday. Then I try to get my brother over here this weekend. He told me he ain't want to be. He said, "If you don't have no cigarettes and Popeyes, I don't want to be bothered." I said, "I'm not giving you no cigarettes or no Popeyes, so I guess you don't want to be bothered." But he did call me this weekend twice. I said, "You must miss me." He said, "I don't miss you." I said, "Well, why you keep calling me?" He said, "Why you keep calling me?" I said, "Why you keep calling me? He don't miss me. He miss me. He just ain't going to say it because I ain't giving him what he want. And I can't give him what he want. Cannot buy cigarettes and Popeyes." Yeah, so that's not happening. I take him to the doctor the second. What day is the second? I think that's a Wednesday or Tuesday. It was Wednesday or Tuesday. That is the second. So I take him to the doctor. I can't wait for that appointment. I'm really looking forward to that. I really am. And I have no intention of putting on clothes today. Only thing I have paying attention to doing is taking another shower, getting cooled off again. That's it. I'm setting up my stuff right now because I got to get my computer together. Oh, get my computer together. That's it. That's all I got to do. Yeah, that's all he wanted to think. He gonna smoke all the time. Then I told him, I said, you got paid rent. This dude gonna tell me he don't pay rent. His rent is free. I just looked at him like he was. I said, okay, baby. In your mind, your rent free. That's how we gonna play it. We gonna play it like this. But when I get off this live, I'm gonna get me some more coffee, and that's my breakfast for today. Um, I said that I want to make an omelet. I wanted to make an omelet, but I don't have no onions. And when I made my turkey wings, my yellow pepper had went bad. My red, was it red? Dang, what color? I know one of my peppers had went bad, and I think I only used the red and the other color one. And the green one, no, because I didn't have a green one. The red pepper and the yellow pepper I used. It's another pepper, and it was not good. What's the difference between? I have no clue what you're talking about. I have no clue what you're talking about. And I don't know if you're trying to be what is the difference between. Oh yeah, they got orange. Yes, orange pepper. Orange pepper. So yeah, I want to make me an omelet. But when I make my omelet, I like mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms, onions, and I like all three peppers in there. And I don't have no peppers, so I had ordered the little tiny peppers so I could eat them like that. Cause I could eat some pepper with cream cheese on it. So I ordered little tiny peppers, and I supposed to have delivery between 10 o'clock. They supposed to start doing between 10, 11 or something like that. 11:05. Supposed to start shopping because I ordered that. Oh, enjoy your vacation, Julia. Enjoy. Y'all have fun. Have fun for me. Don't even talk about vacations, Lord. Y'all, y'all going on vacation. Y'all have fun. Man, I don't even want to talk about my vacation. Ain't nothing working out. I hate telling y'all I'm gonna do something I don't do. Only trip I know I can take is my New York trip because that's paid for. That's paid for. That's the only trip I know I can take. And it's because I got so much going on with my brother, and now all this other stuff popped up. Me about to move, trying to figure all this stuff out. So yeah, that kind of. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. I'm glad everything happened for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. So yeah, I'm okay then. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try to stay hydrated. I can't drink like I used to. I can't. I got coffee. I'm gonna drink a couple. I'm gonna drink some coffee. I'm gonna drink some water later on. But I think I did real good yesterday because yesterday I didn't eat breakfast. Yesterday for breakfast was my dinner. I ate it around 3 o'clock. Then I ate a plate around 7 o'clock. But it was the rest of the plate that I had. That's all I ate yesterday. I ate two turkey wings, some mashed potatoes, and some greens. That's all I ate all day yesterday. But I ate half and half, like I ate one turkey wing. But it was my turkey wings was good. It wasn't rough. I didn't want to throw it in the trash or nothing. Like I didn't want to do none of that. Normally I throw my turkey wings in the trash because I'm not eating no turkey wings that I can't chew on. Okay? And yesterday it came out excellent, no problem. They were good, falling off the bone. Only difference is I had to make my sons a little crispy because he like his crispy and stuff. But yeah, and I need to get on my sister because she need to be making her seasoning. I need some seasoning. So for till you watch it, I need some seasoning. I need 3 bags. I told you I need 3 bags, and I will pay for them. Like I don't want them free. I pay for them. I even pick them up. Just call me, tell me they ready, and give me some of that honey because the honey almost gone. My son love that honey. I made him some chicken in the air fryer. I put that honey on it. He came back was like, Mom, why you only cook 12? When I was like, I didn't think you was. I said I had. I said I had know you had the pizza. So I said, he said, Mom, I didn't eat the pizza. He said, the wings was off the chain, Mom. I don't got but like eight left. I need some for later on. I'm like, later on, let me remind y'all, it's like 9 o'clock. And I'm like, dinner over with. He said, Mom, I had nothing to eat all day. All day. And I was like, okay, but dinner over with. He said, man, he said, I guess I eat the pizza, but I ain't made it twice, and I don't got but a half a bottle left. And when I say I taste one, it's not too hot, but it's hot. No, I talked to her. I talked to her. I called her. I called before I got live. She was sitting up at the Israel bed, and I said, I'm going live. She said, all right. She said, why people call me think I'm up in the morning? I said, I'm not people. I'm your sister. You told me to call you when I go live, no matter what time, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing what you asked me to do. She said, all right, click. I'm just doing what you told me to do. I'm following instructions. Oh my God, I was in and out that 24 hours. She made it 17 hours and some minutes. But I checked on about 5 o'clock. She was, no, 6 o'clock, she was knocked out. I said, she's feet. Then eventually she got up, a people was in the chat, and I chatted with some people in there for a little while. Y'all, I can't wait because I'm going to get mine started. And when mine get started, we're going to have fun, like, yeah. But I got to get an Alex. I think it's called Alex, and whatever that lady name who do all the talking. But yeah, CC Squad. Let me get up off this side so I can start doing what I need to do. I got to read this stuff. And then it's on top of that, it's a lot to read. Like, when I say it's a lot, it's a lot. It's a lot to read. I had started already reading some of it, but I got to go over more of it. And that's why I had highlighted a lot of stuff I didn't know to talk to these people. And I told y'all, they never even made me an appointment. I talked to a lady on the phone. It's a lot of stuff she didn't know. It was like, why am I calling y'all? Why they say you can talk to on the phone? Because you don't know what's going on. I ain't say that to her. I said it in my mind. I was very respectful. I said it in my mind. Said it in my mind. I was like, why the, but y'all should have heard me in my mind. Girl, do y'all know? See, so, you know, you saying something in your mind and you're on the phone with somebody, you be saying all types of stuff that you wish you could say to them, but you don't want to disrespect them or anything. When I was saying everything in my mind on Thursday. Oh my God, and the words was not nice, and I don't like not being nice, but the words was not nice because I was like, what's the need of calling these people trying to make an appointment? They tell you you can't get an appointment, then you turn around and try to ask these people these questions, they don't know what's going on. If you tell a person, if you got to line for people to call and ask questions, the people supposed to know what's going on with these questions because they put them in here for a reason, and you're supposed to be able to answer these questions. Some of the questions she did not, man, it was given, stop playing with me, I don't have time, what's going on for real. It was giving that to me. It was giving that to me. But I bear with it. I bear with it. And I said Thursday, I will be up there Thursday. They open up at 9. Girlfriend going to be there at 9. And going there and see some people because y'all going to answer my question now. Because yeah. Out of my 12 questions, no, there was 13. Out of my 13 questions, I might have got like 6 answered that I understood that I could write down to a respond. Hey Lisa, it was like 6 questions I can write down to a response. The rest of them was unresponsive questions, and I got a question mark beside my question site. And I had to remind myself, I have a question mark because they didn't answer it. Because she didn't know. Or can you do this? Or can, oh God. Anyway, Jesus, well, let me get out of here so I can do what I need to do for today. Today is Monday. Clap, 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 clap. Day Monday. Today is Monday, and I'm planning on having an awesome day. I'm planning on drinking some more coffee. I ain't even gonna lie about that. I'm definitely drinking more coffee. Because I gotta make up. I gotta make up for this cup. So I'm like, I had too much. This cup is for me not having a 30 day. And I was out with my cousin at the place. They had coffee. But, you know, you on a restaurant, you listening to other people's conversation because we waiting for a table and I'm listening. A lot of people didn't like the coffee. A lot of people kept sending the coffee back. So I had in my mind, girl, you're not getting no coffee. Because more than 2 people send their coffee back. And if you send your coffee back, more than one person send their coffee back, something going on. And, you know, I'm not going to waste no coffee. And I'm looking at the lady pouring it, the coffee black and everything. I can see that. I don't see through it. So I'm like, the coffee made right. I don't know why they was complaining, but I heard, you know, only thing I heard was some coffee, and they taking the coffee back. And, yeah, and I'm looking like, they're taking coffee. I don't want no coffee when I sit down. Because in my mind, I'm like, ooh, I'm going to give me some coffee. I'm going to have my coffee, da 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 da. No, I said I couldn't get no coffee because I was not going to get no bad cup of coffee and waste my time on no coffee. Because if I waste my time on coffee, ooh, I had to take it. They said we know you ain't busy. We know you ain't busy. I ain't here to talk about my cars. Oh, about your warranty on your car. Okay, we must be. I'm always busy. When I'm not busy, I'm busy. Okay, so no, I ain't always busy, but I got a lot of stuff to do, and then I take my time to do what I want to do, and I'm not one to rush, and I'm not gonna say I'm a perfectioner, but I try to dot my T's and cross my I's to do what I need to do. That's one thing I have to because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. And I had learned this over the years, and it's because the things I've been through in the years, information is knowledge. Information is knowledge. Information is knowledge. In order for me to understand, I have to ask questions. And the worst thing I could do is have questions and don't get them answered. And if I can't get an answer, I have to keep going until I get my questions answered. Because I can't sit up there and make up an answer to a question that I need to know. I need to know facts. So yeah, it is what it is. And well, I will be there Thursday. Yeah, I got things to do this week. And I can't wait till Wednesday to see how my appointment gonna go with my brother Wednesday. I'm not gonna be able to go in there with him, but I'll be there. Yes, I can't understand these calls. I don't either because when I say Thursday, and I had to keep, when I was asking questions, and she was like, I'm not quite understanding your question. Can you rephrase it? So I had to keep rephrasing it. And every time I rephrase it, I had to rewrite it because I don't want to forget it in case she said, but yeah, it was, no, I didn't get it. Out of my 13 questions, I got 6 answers. I got 6 answers because it was like I didn't know. I normally do, and this is what I'm not gonna say I hate. I dislike. This is not my department. Why do they have you work in this department if it's not your department? I ain't say that to them. I said it in my mind. I said it in my mind. I said it in my mind. I was like, oh, okay, I understand. All the time, I did not understand. I did not understand because why do you have a person work in this department and you don't know? My whole thing is, if I ask you a question, you should have a computer in there that you can look it up. That's what I'm thinking. That's my thinking, but my thinking could be wrong, y'all. Cause my thinking ain't always on point, but that's my thinking. And I can honestly say, when I had jobs that I worked different positions, I was always able to answer somebody's question in that other position because they never put me nowhere where I could not answer questions or they had the information available. And I was like, okay, let me get it. If I did not know, I made it a point to find out, come back to them and tell them. Like, that's what you're supposed to do as working anywhere. You're supposed to be able to know, like, you're supposed to be able to know the company. You should not be nowhere that you can't answer questions or be like, hold on, let me get some more information for you and make sure I'm giving you the right information. It wasn't that. It was just that it's not my department. I don't know. Can you rephrase the question? That's what I was getting on a lot of when I was talking to the lady on the phone. And I didn't like that. I said, first of all, I was calling to make an appointment to come in today. She was like, we booked for today. No problem. She said, of course, she said, you can ask me the questions and I'm going to answer any questions I can. I said, well, I have about 13 questions. She said, go ahead. I was on the phone with her for a minute, though. I'm not even going to lie. I was on there for like 45 minutes. But my whole thing is, when I worked in different departments, and I did nursing. You might don't think, but I did nursing. And when I was in nursing, I worked in activities. I worked the front desk. I worked the smoke aid. I worked on the floor. I worked different departments. And in each department that I worked, I knew about that department. If I didn't know, I got information. I just ain't leave the person hanging. When I got some phone calls, they asked me a question I didn't know. I said, hold on for a minute. If I had to call the social worker, I got something, I go back to that person and say, hey, I found out. I don't say, hey. I be like, is this such on the phone? In case sometimes you push that button, you might push the wrong one. And you give them the information. Like, they made the information there for me to answer people's questions. And when the information wasn't there, I made it a point to go find it. It was not like that Thursday, and I felt kind of like, why y'all tell us we can do this and we can't get to the information? Why tell us if we have any questions, come there and ask questions, y'all be able to answer? That was untrue. So guess what? I'm gonna do my due diligence on this Thursday coming up. I will have an appointment there, and I will be there. When they open up at 8 o'clock, at 9 o'clock, I will be there because I want my questions answered, and I'm taking my book with me because all my questions is in my book. Like I'm gonna take it with me, and they're gonna answer my question. It is what it is. And if I go up there and they can't answer my question, it was a waste. It was a waste. It was, and I'm not going to tell them a waste because I say a lot in my mind, because you don't want to offend them out loud, and you really won't get no help. But you could defend them in your mind all you want, and they don't know what you're saying. The only person know is you and God. And I've been asking God in my mind, please forgive me for what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it in my mind. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. No, I gotta get this stuff and make me an omelet. Yeah, that's it, girl. I know I kept saying this one woman. I hate when I do that because I constantly, when I get to talking, I get to ramble on. I gotta talk. I do that, y'all. Y'all know how your girl get. I never have a subject what I'm talking about. I talk about what's ever on my mind, what comes to me, and what I was thinking. And yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Cause I'm about to. And the only reason why I brought it up because I'm about to go over all this paperwork. Like, this is a lot. This is a lot of paperwork I gotta go over, and this is out of my do's and don'ts of my paperwork. And it's like, what's the use of reading it? And I can't. Yeah, and it's not helping me. So yeah, hey Jill, and yeah, that's it. That's all I want to do. I want to bathe it, and I hate reading something you don't understand it, and it's like. And I always told my sister, y'all, I love my sister, but I said, I might be calling you, asking you some questions. She like, first thing she gonna say, I don't know. I said, I know you don't know, but we can figure it out together. OMG. I'd be like, we can figure it out together. That's all I told her. We can figure it out together. Oh my God. I'm terrible, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. OMG. I need to stop there. I need to say it's hot in DC. I don't know. I ain't been out. I ain't been outside, but it's like it's gonna rain. Oh, hey, thank you for life. I ain't seen you in a minute either. How you doing? You might have been here, but my mind. You look like it's gonna rain because y'all, it rained like cats and dogs yesterday. But like, it did rain yesterday, like. It rained in spells, like 1 minute, boom. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Or was it Saturday? I don't know. Hold on, did it rain yesterday? I don't remember. I know it rained this weekend. I just can't tell you when. I can't tell you when. Oh, you know what else I found? Look, y'all. I know y'all probably say this girl off the wall. She come and talk about conversations. Oh, I talk about anything, everything. But I was just wondering. I had put a work order in, and I put a work order in because of my toilet, right? Let me remind you. Yesterday, Sunday, I cleaned my bathroom up top to bottom. When I say I cleaned it. I changed the shower curtains. I changed the shower curtains. I washed the walls. I did everything. My bathroom looked good, smelled good. Why, like 5 minutes later, my bathroom smelled like piss. And I'm like, ain't nobody. Let me remind you, my son sleep. He ain't even been in there yet. Why the ridge around my toilet stool is leaking? But I remember my son saying something. He said, "Mom, I think the toilet leaking." So the toilet, like when I moved in here, I told y'all, people, I had rented my place out. And, people don't take care of your stuff like you do. And when I had moved back, I had my toilet was messed up. So they had to come in here. They kept coming to fix my toilet. So they had to replace my whole toilet. I had to make them because they kept coming here fixing it. And I kept telling y'all in here every other day, won't y'all just lift the toilet stool up and give me a brand new one? Because my son had put something down the toilet stool stuff. So they gave me a brand new toilet stool. A brand new, took it up from the floor and everything. And I'm like, why am my bathroom stinking? I'm like, I know I just cleaned it up. Why? I guess the lining around the edges, was leaking. It's leaking. So I guess it's seeking out. Because I just cleaned my bathroom up. And my son kept telling me something wrong. He kept saying something was wrong with the toilet stool. He said he told me, but I was, sometimes I just be thinking, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't pay him no attention. But I don't love my son to death. But sometimes I be so busy. He tell me I only pay him attention when I want to or whatever. But and I was like my bathroom stinking. I know I cleaned my bathroom. It don't smell like. It smell like piss. It smell funny. I'm not gonna say pee. It smell funny. So me being me, I go in there steady looking at the toilet. So again, I goes in there clean it up again. Cause I'm like, okay, maybe I'm doing a bad wrong. So I have different types of towels that I have for my bathroom. I have three. I only have one left. The other ones, after I use them, I put them up. I I put it up on it to put the one. I always change it every time I clean. I had one left, but since I'm thinking, I said maybe it's the rag. I smell a rag. The rag don't stink. I said I'm gonna put in the side let it dry. Then I put in the dirty clothes. So I got out, did the toilet. I did the whole toilet around it again. Y'all, I said less than an hour later, I go in the bathroom. I use the bathroom. I'm sniffing. Okay, don't smell like that. Go back 20 minutes. Like, why my bathroom smell like piss again? And I'm like, what the fuck? And kind of found, I said, let me do a little research. So I got to getting down. Yes, I got down on the ground looking around the edges around the toilet. So they didn't, I guess they didn't seal it properly. They supposed to be doing that too because they in there doing the AC. And I told him about that too. So I put work order for the AC. But when he was in here, I told him about the toilet. He said he going to look at it. And I'm like, how you not put the toilet through? So I took the toilet, y'all. I moved. I said, oh, it moves. The toilet don't supposed to move. So I'm like, but I see the little frame, the little cork, but it didn't put enough around. I guess it didn't put enough because the toilet still moves. Like it's moving. So I'm guess it's leaking out. But let me remind y'all, I've been cleaning my bathroom up and I never smelled it. So I guess it got looser as the time went on. And it only been like a month and a half since they changed my whole toilet out. So I guess it got looser. But I'm like, why they didn't put a rock? I mean, why? This is my whole thing. Why when you do come in here and do something, why you don't do it right? Like, I could have been anything. I could have, if I known it what it was, I would have went and got my own quartz scoop. That's all they gotta do is come and poke it and make sure it's still. I don't think that's what they gotta do. I don't know. But the toilet moves. And I told the dude when he's in there doing that, I said the toilet moves, it shouldn't move. And I said, by it moving, it's leaking out urine. I said, I cleaned my bathroom up twice yesterday. And it's that. And I said, ain't nobody pissing on the floor because I'm going there. My piss going in the toilet, y'all. Yes, I said that. My piss going in the toilet. That's what I told him. He looking at me like I'm crazy. But I said, sir, no disrespect, but it is. My son wasn't going to the bathroom. And he was asleep the whole time like that. I said, he, no, it's not him. It's not me. It's the toilet. And I said, look, it's moving. He said, oh, yeah, it don't supposed to move. I said, yeah. It don't supposed to move. And I said, around here, like y'all quote it, but y'all didn't quote it a lot. I said, and this toilet's not even 2 months old. Because I had it, this is what I hate. This is what I hate. I ain't gonna say I had this, like, you have to go back and explain everything because they never seen the same person twice. So you always getting somebody different. So I had to go back and say, yeah, such time. Y'all had to come. I had to go down the line and explain everything to him. And I'm like, I hate doing it. I ain't gonna say hey. Yeah, I do. I hate doing it. Because I'm thinking, you should already know this, but I know they don't. So I have to tell them. So yeah, my son had told me. He said, Mom, when you get frustrated, he said, you just talk rude. And I'd be like, I don't mean no harm. I'd be so frustrated because you have to constantly, every time they send somebody and the one person come and do the work, the next person come be somebody totally different, then you got to explain to them what you want. And I figure if your person that you sent in the beginning, you should have the exact same person come back. Why would you send somebody different? And then you got to explain to them all over again what's going on. And that's irritating. Like, girl, why irritating? But anyway, he's supposed to be checking that out. And I told him it just need to be corked and fixed because what I don't want to do is smell piss. And now I got to take my rug up from right there and wash it. I only got the rug in front of the tub. And my whole thing is, I don't like it. I don't know why I'm talking about this, y'all. Don't get me. I told y'all I'll be all over the place when I get to talking. And just stuff that pop up in my head, I just saw. But yeah, that was just irritating me too, y'all. Jesus, well, let me get off this lie because I talk for days and knowing I got things to do and knowing my groceries supposed to come and I got to make sure, because I ordered some more water, make sure everything is, you know how sometimes you do order Instacart, something might go wrong, they want you to check out, see if you want this and this. I want to be able to, in case they don't have what I want to be able to suggest other things because if they don't have Deer Park water, I don't drink any type of water. I really don't. I try other water. For some reason, one water there, what is it? One of them waters, purified water, tastes like salt. I don't know. It just don't taste right to me. And last time they did that, I had got that water, and I still got like a half a case of that water, and I refused to use it. I wound up using the first case, and it just like did not sit right. Like I got like a case and like a case and a half left, and I water, and I'm not going to use it. She says, well, let me get up off this line because I got things to do today, things to do. And I got to check my Instacart to make sure they didn't ask me any questions. Want me to change out? Do they want me to refund any money or anything? And I don't want them to bring me anything. Because when you get a man to shop, I love man dearly, but men don't shop like women. Okay? Let's get that together. Men don't shop like women, and I want everything on point. So guess what? Like, share, subscribe, TT Squad. I'm about to get some more coffee, look at my Instacart, read some more paperwork, write down some notes. And the day is Monday. Like, share, subscribe.